Several extreme athletes. They were going to rob a mountaintop bank. The police made an immediate arrest. They stopped them in front of the bank. There's a fierce gunfight and one of their accomplices is killed. The rest of the group escaped down a side road using a concussion bomb. John caught up with them and shot Bondi's tires out. They ran up a flight of stairs. Bondi quickly jumps onto a cable car. John climbs to the top, and then he leaps to the top of the gondola. Bondi shoots at the roof. John breaks through a window on the other side, shot him straight, but when he took off his helmet, he was baffled, because he'd shot his girlfriend, Sarah. John blamed Bondi for all of this. John promised to bring him to justice. Ozaki's test was now in its 7th stage, the Master of Destiny, an unprotected hand climb. There's only one place that can fulfill this possible requirement. The highest waterfall in the world, Angel Falls in Venezuela. By the time John arrives, Bondi and his partner have already begun their climb. John took a deep breath, put on his gear, and immediately followed. Midway up, his partner made a fatal mistake. He was dangling in the air with only one hand on the rock. After several attempts, he had no choice but to say goodbye to Bondi. He gave up the struggle altogether, but the chase continues. Bondi's eyes were fixed on his goal. After a thrilling climb, the two men reached the summit. John tried to talk him out of it, but before he could finish his sentence, Bondi turned around, closed his eyes, and fell straight back. John was eager to save him and fell with him. It turns out that this leap is the Ozaki's 8th test of trust without reservation. Both fell into the waterfall, did not die, but Bondi disappeared without a trace. Because the surfing challenge was interrupted by John, Bondi still had one more challenge to complete, live water. John took a helicopter to the suspected location, and he found Bondi's boat here. Surfing in this weather is a death wish. Bondi has put everything on the line. He decided to die for his beliefs. John was very impressed. He decided to get out of the boat and witness this moment from. Bondi is heading for a big wave in a hurricane. As the waves rolled and crashed down, Bondi was never seen again. Perhaps for him, maybe for him, dying in a challenge was the most glorious thing of all. This is a movie that no one has ever dared to remake. In order to recreate the excitement of extreme sports, every shot was filmed in real life on location. It took 3 years to film. A total of 3 stuntmen died in accidents. I hope that after watching this movie, you too can find your own way as the movie depicts, and fulfill your own challenge.